2020, guys. Michael Jackson is alive and well, and we all know that he's going to come back with a clue this year because we all know that he faked his death for many, many reasons. So, if you guys believe that he's alive 2020, because I am working on my videos now of the legendary King of Pop. Michael Jackson, last seen was March 2009, and he died later on in June 2009 because he was going to come back with a tour that was going to be called This Is It. So Michael Jackson Death Hoax was on June 25th, 2009, and we haven't seen him since 2009. It's 2020, and Michael Jackson is alive and well and living with his children. I do believe it because I've watched too many videos, seen too many proof, seen too many clues, and right now, since the last couple of days, I just decided, right, I'm gonna get back on my Michael Jackson videos again, alive, because I do believe that Michael Jackson is alive, and people are behind it. I do believe that it was to be so Michael could be in peace with his family and his kids because he's been accused of so many things and it's not fair, and people are still kicking him down, even while he's not here to defend himself, like Wade Robson and Jimmy Safechuck, and Dan, Reed, who is and with the Leaving documentary Neverland is just totally rubbish. I've never watched it and I never will. I just think it's just awful, that they had the era and tried to stop Michael Jackson's music, trying to mute his music and all that there. It's not fair. And this moron at the side of Michael Jackson here in this picture that many people don't like, Tommy Tome, on that day, when we last seen Michael Jackson alive, he was really not he did something to Michael Jackson. I don't know. I don't know what he did, but I know he did something on that day to Michael Jackson. I don't know what happened, but something happened with Tommy Tome and Randy Phillips, but something happened. But Michael Jackson looked absolutely great here in this picture. He looked happy. This was the day when Michael Jackson got to see his fans when he returned to the stage after 12 years because Michael Jackson hadn't seen his fans since I think it was like since the History tour or the Dangerous tour. I don't know, but I know it was like last seen of Michael Jackson was 2002. So and this was 2009. So this was like this was the comeback of Michael Jackson. Because with the allegations since 2005, Michael Jackson couldn't get any music done because of the allegations against him. So Michael Jackson was found not guilty, and so after that, Michael Jackson came back. 4 years after 2005, and Michael Jackson made an announcement that was in London, which was in March 2009, and that was the last time we see Michael Jackson. He said to his fans that he was ready to do the This Is a tour and he would see his fans in July. And he said to his fans before he left the stage that he loved his fans and he would see them in July. But we never did get to see him in July because he supposedly have died or faked his death. And there are so many different, so many different stories and so many different, all this and that, which is quite annoying because we just want to know what happened to Michael Jackson. We just want to put it to bed and put it to peace. And if he's alive, then why can't we just get to know that he's alive and he's, you know, Michael Jackson made it clear as well when he was at the O2 Arena. He made it clear that it was this is it, the final curtain call, this is it, this is it, this is it, this is it. And it was because we haven't seen him for 11 years now because we're in 2020 now, guys, and Michael Jackson's been gone for years. He just disappeared. Well, a lot of people said that he hasn't left. He never did leave. He's still here among us, and I think and people are saying he's still making music. Songs are still being released, like for example the song Escape. Escape. The Escape song, the Escape album. What was out? I bought the album and it was awesome. The songs were class, really classic. And like I said in the last video there, there's no name on the grave, and all the death certificates are in the wrong name. He's not buried at Forest Lawn. With the body moving in the helicopter, and the body jumping out of the fan alive, and with the funeral of Michael Jackson, that Michael Jackson was alive at his own funeral. That there was no open casket. There's just so many conspiracies that makes you